Unraveling Semi-Modal Verbs, the Power of Need. Hello everyone, welcome back to our English Grammar Fundamentals series. Today we're going to dive deep into the world of semi-modal verbs. In particular, we'll be focusing on a very special one, the verb need. Understanding how to use need properly can significantly improve your English language proficiency. So, let's get started. Need is a semi-modal verb in English. Semi-modal verbs are a small group of verbs that share some characteristics with primary modal verbs, like can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, but they also behave like main verbs in some ways. Need is unique in that it can be used as a main verb or a semi-modal verb, depending on the context. When need is used as a main verb, it is typically followed by a noun or an infinitive verb with to. For example, I need a cup of coffee, followed by a noun, we need to study for the test, followed by an infinitive verb. However, when need acts as a semi-modal verb, it is followed by a bare infinitive, a verb without to, and is usually used in negative sentences or questions. For instance, you need not worry, equivalent to, you don't need to worry. Need I remind you about the deadline? Equivalent to, do I need to remind you about the deadline? Need is often used to express necessity or obligation. When used as a main verb, it behaves just like any other verb and will change form depending on the tense. For example, I needed a rest yesterday. Past tense. They will need to revise the plan. Future tense. In contrast, when need is used as a semi-modal verb, it remains unvaried regardless of the tense. For instance, he need not have worried. Past tense. She need not apply. Present tense. It's crucial to remember that this semi-modal use of need is more formal and less common in everyday spoken English. To fully grasp the use of need, it's essential to practice. Let's look at some example sentences. 1. Do we need to bring any food? Main verb. 2. She needs some help with the project. Main verb. 3. You need not arrive early. Semi-modal verb. 4. Need they complete all the tasks? Semi-modal verb. Try to come up with your own examples using need as both a main verb and a semi-modal verb. That wraps up our deep dive into the semi-modal verb need. It might take some time to get used to the differences between its use as a main verb and a semi-modal verb, but with practice, you'll get the hang of it. Remember, need, as a semi-modal verb is more formal and less frequently used in spoken English. Use this knowledge to polish your English grammar skills and enhance your language versatility. Thank you for joining us in this lesson. Keep practicing, and see you in our next video.